Alzheimer's impacts half of all Black families. HSC is investing in a new research study to find out why. To join, please visit blackalzbrainstudy.com or call 817-735-2963. It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Monday, April 26, 2021. Number 1. News of fatal police shootings has overwhelmed the headlines, highlighting a disturbing trend that has sparked protests and raised more questions than answers. One of the latest fatal shootings is that of Andrew Brown Jr. Brown was killed on the morning of April 21st as officers executed a search warrant in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Black leaders are calling for the release of body camera footage. 7 deputies have been placed on administrative leave, 2 have resigned, and 1 retired in the aftermath of this shooting. Number 2. The special election to fill the 2nd congressional seat vacated by Louisiana Representative Cedric Richmond has been filled. Louisiana State Senator Troy Carter defeated fellow state Senator Karen Carter Peterson in the Saturday runoff election for the only Democratic-held congressional seat in the state of Louisiana. Congressman-elect Carter will fill the remainder of the 2-year term won by Mr. Richmond in November before leaving Congress to work as a special advisor in the West Wing to President Joe Biden. Number 3. According to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, 8.8 million Americans are behind on their rent. Although the federal pause on evictions has been extended to the end of June, many are still facing eviction. In addition to local programs, federal relief can provide assistance for a year or more of back rent, next month's rent, and some utilities. Read today's newsletter for federal aid resources. Number 4. Isaiah Brown, a 32-year-old black man, was shot by a Virginia sheriff's deputy after the same officer gave Brown a ride home. Brown called 911 during an argument with his brother, which was reported as a domestic incident by a dispatcher. Brown's second call resulted in him being shot 10 times by an officer. According to the Brown family attorney, the officer mistook a cordless house phone for a gun. Number 5. There have been renewed calls for national and local governments to act to ensure economic and financial safety for citizens. One path to achieving such financial stability is universal basic income, where governments would issue a guaranteed monthly check that meets basic human needs. Chicago aldermen and the Chicago Resilient Families Task Force have teamed up to explore a UBI trial that would give 1,000 selected residents $1,000 a month for a year and a half. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Show gratitude to the universe for being alive and smile. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with our social activist, Coy Malone, and funny men extraordinaire, Huggy Lowdown and Chris Paul, as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Black Voters Matter, and the University of North Texas Health Science Center at Fort Worth. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SybilWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.